What if MH370 never crashed? What if it never even touched the ground? A plane still flying, a map that no one dares to name, a voice from the other side. This isn't just a mystery, it's a message from the edge of reality.
Welcome to THN Mystery. This is not a place for the curious. This is a place for those who need to know. Even if knowing means you'll never sleep again. We don't make things up. We retell what has already happened. Forgotten cases, shadows in history, and things that were never meant to be spoken of. If you believe in reason, prepare to let it go. If this is exactly what you've been looking for, then you're in the right place. Like and subscribe to the channel and join us as we step into another chapter of darkness. Now turn off the lights and enjoy. The Phantom Flight, the M370 Dossier, Part Marzer, the Letter Without a Name, London, 2024. Inside a dim gray room of independent investigator Edward Kane, a letter appeared, with no sender. Inside, just a single line. MH370 did not crash. It never touched the ground, and those who knew are gone. Enclosed was a map fragment showing a part of the southern Indian Ocean, with a red circle around a place found on no chart. Locals, satellite engineers, and naval experts all whispered about it. The silent eye, a void where all signals die, where even light is swallowed. Part 2. The Flight That Never Landed. March 8, 2014, Kuala Lumpur. Flight MH370 took off with 239 souls and an unregistered cargo. According to a former airport staffer who later disappeared, the flight carried 2 sealed containers accompanied by plainclothes agents. Contents unknown. The crates bore NATO-grade biohazard seals, the kind used for transporting experimental tech or sensitive biological material. The final communication from the cockpit came at 01:19 a.m., calm, normal. But 10 minutes later, all communication systems were manually disabled. The plane turned back and slipped through military radar like a ghost. Part 3. The Shared Dream. In April 2014, 17 family members of MH370 passengers across different countries reported having the same dream on the same night. They saw their loved ones standing silently on a black shore, staring out into the ocean. Above them, a plane hovered mid-air, lights flickering as if struggling to stay alive. Then, everything was sucked into a swirling black whirlpool, soundless, motionless. One elderly woman in Beijing sketched what she saw. It perfectly matched the location Edward Kane had marked on his map. Part 4. Those who knew, now gone. Kane traced 3 individuals linked to the mystery. A radar technician in the Maldives claimed to have seen the plane flying low overhead, vanished days after an interview. An Australian meteorologist believed the aircraft flew into an ancient electromagnetic vortex, once feared by Polynesians as the zone of dead wind. A Japanese fishing captain found a piece of debris with symbols unknown to any modern language. Before he could mail the sample for testing, he burned alive inside his boat. Part V. The Black Box That Didn't Belong. Eventually, Kane received an audio recording from a deep-sea hydrophone, 600 nautical miles away from the official search zone. The sound lasted 47 seconds. Mechanical screams, distorted unnaturally. Then a voice repeated in broken Malay, "We didn't crash. No air, no time. We are still flying." Part 6, the M370 file, never closed. After releasing his preliminary report, Edward Kane disappeared. His office burned down in what was labeled an electrical fire. No suspects, no trace. One handwritten note was found beneath the floorboards. MH370. Didn't vanish. It still flies forever, caught between the veil of reality and the dark. A door was opened, and we failed to close it. Author's note. In modern aviation, no disappearance has shaken the world like MH370. Though most evidence points to a crash in the Indian Ocean, too many things remain unexplained. If there exists a space above us, a place where time fractures, physics dissolves, and something older than man still watches, then perhaps those on board still exist, but not in a way we understand. You've just heard a true story, or at least a piece of the truth, but what you just heard might still be happening somewhere out there. This is THN Mystery, where every shadow leaves a trace. Let us know your thoughts on the story, or tell us what you want to hear next. See you again, if you still dare to